welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan, if you did not know that, and if you did, hello. Hello. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial and telling you how to do this look that I've got going on. My eyes been watering, so just ignore that. If you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well for more videos like this one that you're about to see. And I don't really have anything else to say, so we're just going to jump straight into it. Okay, so first I'm just going to be taking my Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Water stuff. I'm loving this stuff at the moment. Okay, so now I'm going to go on and do my brows, and I'm going to be using the MAC Fluid line in the shade Low Lights, and I'm just going to be using a nail art brush to apply that. And then you're just going to take a spoolie of some sort. This is just the spoolie on the end of the Matte Factor Brow Shaper. And I like it, but that's the only spoolie I have. But just use a spoolie and just blend that front bit out. Okay, so that's my bold AF brows done for today. I didn't really want to go this bold, but it's happening. Now we're going to go on and prime our eyes ready for eyeshadow, because we're doing that before our face today. And we're going to be using the MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer in NC15. We're just using this sort of like square, but it's like, hold on, I'll put it against. This will be easier to see. It's like sort of square, but like slightly rounded to concealer brush thing. Don't know, it was off a cheap sort of eBay for like £2-3. You got 12 brushes. Bargain. Now we have primed our eyes, we are gonna be going in with my new palette, which is the Morphe 35B. So it's the one with all the bright colours in it. Ooh. I'm absolutely in love with this palette. If you've been following me on Instagram and Twitter, you will know how much I've been using this. So we're going to be using only this palette today. The first colour we're going to be using is the white matte shade up in this corner. We're going to just use that to set that concealer on our eyes. It's first just going to add in a skin tone transition colour, so we're just going to be using this second shade in the palette, which is another matte. This one has a lot of fallout, but I don't know if it's just maybe my brush. Okay, so for this transition colour, you want to work it all the way into the inner corner and kind of drag it up towards your eyebrow, and then just under your brow bone, and then we're going to drag it right out here as well, because we're going to be doing a proper smoked out grungy sort of look. So really smoke out the colour. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking another fluffy blending brush. This one's from Jessup, and I think this is just the small tapered blending brush, this one is. And we're going to be going in with this colour here. Another matte shade. And we're just going to be putting that sort of on top of where we just put that transition shade. Okay, and then just build that colour up, remembering and making sure it is all blended. I like to just put a really thin layer down, like a barely visible layer down of the first shade just so I can see the shape that I'm going to have my eyeshadow blown out, and then I'll go in with the colour more just to, so it's more of a colour, obviously. Now I am taking this quite far back, but you obviously don't need to. I'm sort of taking this all the way back for some reason. Okay, so once we have that shade down, we're going to go in with the brighter orange shade. I'm going to use that same brush and just pop that into our crease. So next up, I want to take this sort of really fluffy blending brush, which is kind of slightly flat. We're going to be using this and going in with this reddy kind of orangey shade here. And we're going to be putting that into our crease now. And then we can go into some more of that colour and build it up a bit more, so it's a bit deeper. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of this bright orange, just a tiny bit, and just blend out these outer corners a bit. Okay, now we're going to go in with this purpley shade here. And we're gonna pop that right into our crease now as well, just to darken it up even more. So now we're just gonna take a really small pencil type brush, and we're gonna be going in with the black shade here, and we're gonna be putting that all over our lid. Just kind of pat it on. And you're going to take the brush from that like reddy sort of colour, and you're just going to blend that in really gently. You don't want it to mix too much, but you want it to have a nice blend. And we're going to bring that black out a little bit, just with the brush that had the red on it, so the only black that we're getting is from that's already on our eye. And then just going with the first brush that we had, because it's got like either super light shade or nothing left on it, and we're just gonna blend all that together a bit more. Go back in with the black shade just to build it up here where it's got a little bit of a different colour because it's mixed with the purples and pinky kind of shades a bit more at this side. Just pack some more on and just do the exact same thing. Today we are going to be using the Laura Mercier foundation primer, so we'll just pop that on our face. So now we're going to be using a little bit of The Ordinary coverage foundation in the shade 1.0N, it's very neutral, and then a little bit of the Collection Illuminating Touch foundation in the shade Porcelain 1. This has got a nice like glowy finish to it, but this one's just a little bit light for me now for some reason. So we're gonna mix. When it comes to like blending around your eyeshadow, you can go over the edges a little bit because it'll also help it blend a bit better. So that's a little tip. So now we're going to go into concealer, and we're going to be using the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in one of their new shades, which is Extra Fair. I was finding that the fair one that I usually use was getting darker for some reason, but I've brought out a lighter shade. So let's try this out. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're just going to take this Jessup, just like a buffing out, stippling sort of brush thing, and we're just going to blend this out. Onto contour, and we're going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa. Okay, so now we're just going to set our face with the PS Instagirl Flash Photo Powder, and we are just going to be, if I can open it, applying it with a big fluffy brush. This is my Jessup large powder brush. Now you don't want to put a lot on because it can make your face a bit blue. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our bronzer, and we are going to be using my normal Eco Tools. I think this is blush and bronzing brush. And then just our MUA Bronze Perfection bronzer. I'm going to be using the Benefit Benetint on our cheeks. Now with highlighter, I want to be using my MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter in Iridescent Gold. And I'm going to be using this Jessup Duo Fiber Powder Blush Brush. It's my favourite for highlighter, and we're just going to smack bam that on. Woo! So on the bottom lashes, we are going to start connecting that up. So first we're just going to go in with that orange shade that we used on the top, and we're going to just put it all underneath. And now you want to be taking this ready coloured eyeshadow again, and you're going to be putting that underneath. Then you want to take that purpley shade that we used to darken up our crease on the top, and you want to put that on our bottom lashes. And then you're going to take that really small pencil brush, wherever I have put mine, I don't know. This pencil brush, I'm going to take the black and just drag that along the very lash line. Maybe not on the lash line, but so close to your lashes. Getting less thick as you go into the front, so it kind of fades to the front. That makes sense. And you're obviously going to wing this out a little bit. That's the whole look. And then blend those colours together. So my phone, like, filled up completely, so I had to go away for like an hour or two, and then I've now come back again. So I actually did my lips and mascara and lashes off camera. These lashes are not sticking properly today though, because this eye is watering like mad. But on our lips we used the New Look Super Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mocha. This is a lovely dark brown colour. Ooh. And then we also use the Sleek Matte Me in Birthday Suit, which is a really, really, really beautiful nude as well. So we just put the New Look one on the outside, sort of to like to line our lips, and then we just blended in this one in the middle. On our eyes, we just use the Primark Saint Arsino mascara, just a mascara. And then for lashes, I just used Meow lashes in the style Twilight. This one is like seriously hanging off because my eye keeps watering in it. But again, like, look at that. How's my eye watering? How bad is that? That's not cool. Okay, so let's just take this hair down so we can sort of see the full look. Okay, and this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This is something a little bit different for me to do, so it's been really fun to do this sort of look. I am sorry about my eye watering like mad right here. It's just totally destroying the whole look. If you want to see more looks from me, I don't always do tutorials, but I do just random eye looks on Instagram as well. So don't forget to follow me on there. I will put my Instagram handle like here somewhere. If you have any suggestions of what kind of looks I could do with my new palette, then please let me know, because I would love to do them for you. Whether it just be a picture on Instagram or a full tutorial like this one. This one is quite bold for me. Like, I thought I had done bold before, but no, this is really quite bold and glammy for me. I would totally wear this out. I'd be like, feel it myself without the runny eye. As I said at the beginning, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video as well, and I will see you next time.